Okay. Cool. Mr. Driver Ulf. Fine. Welcome to this new episode of Treestylers, where I'm trying to make a very improvised travel coverage of one of my bonsai trips with a good friend Ulf. We are on the way in Germany, visiting some gardens that I've never seen before or haven't seen in a long time, among which is the garden of Walter Pall. So this is my first attempt to just hit the record button on the camera very spontaneously on the go, and I hope the video will turn out fine. The first garden somewhere in south of Germany, a private collection that has been maintained and built up over the past 15 years. Very impressive, as you will see. But let's take it one garden at a time. So this is garden number 1. Okay, we have officially arrived. Boom! The cool quality of these trees in this first garden really struck me and really caught me by surprise. As you can see, there are mainly native Yamodori materials that have been out of the mountains for a long time and that have undergone quite a lot of work already. Every tree has its own special character, which I really like. Old deadwood, crazy movement, and just a hell of a lot character. My type of trees, my type of garden. Really cool. A very good start for the trip. Okay, and we're back on the highway again. Since it's the first time, I totally forgot to film. I could have filmed for hours in that garden. It was that amazing. Unbelievable that a private person has this kind of quality. I was lucky enough to get 2 trees for myself. You will see them as soon as they get into the nursery. Next garden we are going to see is Tom. He is the student of Walter Pall. We are excited and very interested to see what the garden will be like. As you may know, we are still new to this video stuff and there is much room for improvement, I know that. Please be patient. Thanks for watching and welcome to the next garden. This is the garden of Tom, and though he has been doing bonsai for 10 years, he's still a very young guy and he studies under Walter Pall. His garden has a lot of details and is still under construction. The trees that he has have a lot of potential. He has a lot of raw materials that he's working on, and it's a very promising stuff for the future. Good stuff. You can see who the master is. Okay, let me show you more. That looks amazing. Yeah. There. You can definitely see who the grandmaster behind these trees is. Man, that's a lot of trees right there. See that? Okay, next up, Walter Pall. And finally we arrived in Walter's garden. Walter's garden is, if you have never been there before, just a collection of amazing famous trees on top of each other. So many good trees in so little space. The optical impact is just unbelievable. famous trees everywhere. Most of them are much bigger in person than they seem on the pictures that Walter posts. It is quite the experience to see all the famous masterpieces in person, standing in front of them and seeing all the details that Walter's done to the trees. This right here is my favorite spruce of the garden. And another famous tree. This Texas is one of the trees that is much bigger in person than you would suggest from the pictures. And this is my favorite Mughal Pine. Another cool Mughal that I've been following forever since I started bonsai. Okay, now that was Walter Pall. An amazing garden, and I couldn't resist to get one tree. You can see it in the back, and a pot. First tree that I bought from Walter Pall, and you will see it in a future video. Now we are on our way back, and that was the trip for the day. On our way back we got into a big traffic jam, and it took us forever to get back home. It's been a long day of traveling, but it was well worth it. I don't know when was the last time that I saw so many new and good trees in one day. Really worth the trip. Let me know what you think about this kind of video, if you'd like to see more of this stuff where I just take you around on my travels. If you would like to see more of these, please let me know in the comment section below and leave a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I told you I acquired my first tree of Walter Pall. I always wanted to have a tree of Walter Pall. I couldn't get the trees that I actually wanted, but I got something else. Something simpler but affordable for my pocket. And now I can check that off my list. Got a tree from Walter Pall, got a pot from Walter Pall. I can't wait to work on it. And though I'm very tired, I'm also very excited about it. I checked up the old blog of Walter Pall, and obviously I was able to purchase Mughal Pine number 55. Check it out. So really can't wait to work on that tomorrow morning, and I really should go to sleep now. So good night, bye bye, see you next week.